Before you retrieve data from the internet, you should briefly consider which data you need exactly. I'll show you this using data on the latitudes and longitudes of the US states. Ready? Let's check it out. Here you see a website with a list of the US states, plus their latitudes and longitudes. I will now copy the link of this website above, then switch to my Power BI application and select Get Data. As for the data source, below I choose Web, insert the URL, say OK, and connect to this website. Power BI now tries to access the data in table form. As you can see, Power BI found indeed two tables. This table above that you don't need, but directly below, you will find the table with information on the latitudes and longitudes for each state. You can see the original formatting under Web View and compare this to the actual display under Table View. And then load it. Now you can drag the information about the US states into the canvas to check whether the data arrived correctly. Create a map from it by clicking on the symbol Filled Map. Then you will see that the states have been assigned correctly. I would like to use this data later. If you now need statistical data, for example, an evaluation where you want to compare your revenue with several countries' gross national product, then you first need the country's gross national product and then divide it by your revenue. This gives you a coefficient, which you can then evaluate again. Please do not enter data like this manually into an Excel spreadsheet, but download it from a website as shown here. The last hurdle is to find a suitable website. The availability of the data is certainly no problem. Maybe filtering it out of the mass of existing web pages is a small hurdle. But for such cases, there are internet search engines.